Welcome back to the greatest media podcast. It's PK here. Who am I here with?
Bones.
That
Oh,
indeed.
Bones.
Today we are going to give you guys some more influential topics with credible resources to prove why we are the best media outlet, best media podcast, and all around the best on the entire web. I said we just jump right in through the hoops and start with the first main topic, all around that. I'm going to let Bones take this off for relationships. Bones, how do you start a relationship? Why play this?
Okay. So Bones dating tip of the day. How to get a girl. So women are if you really think about it, think about women outside of the box. They're very simple. Just like men are, but they're also complicated in ways that men just don't get. Bones dating tip of the day, you gotta be busy without being busy.
Yeah.
You need a hobby, but you also can't exclude her. But you also can't be a fucking loser nerd about said hobby. You know, some women will lie to you, and they'll say, "Oh my god, I love when you talk about that." You know, like when you're like, you can't be too obsessed over something. Because then you'll look like an obsessive type of person, and most bitches don't like that. And they might like it because they think it's cute at the beginning, but then they'll slowly come to the conclusion that it's in the back of their head that you're like gonna be possessive to them because you're so obsessive with like this fucking this thing that you like. But that's just something that'll go on the back of their head. You gotta think about it. Women are easy when you think about them. Just think about women. So getting into a relationship is the easy part. You just have to be interesting. You definitely need like some kind of hobby, but don't get a hobby because you need a girlfriend. Don't look for a relationship unless you're trying to like hook up with someone. If you want a real relationship, that shit'll just come along. You just gotta wait it out. It'll happen. Just keep working on yourself, and the second you start working on yourself is when girls will come to you. So just forget about bitches. Just focus on yourself, and they'll come straight to you. So tip of the day: you need a hobby, but don't be a fucking loser about it. And how to start a relationship is very simple. Just focus on yourself. If you're looking for a hookup, there's lots of ways. Just start going up to bitches and fucking dry approaching. I'm sure it'll work eventually. Go on Amigo, just start stroking your fucking shrimp dick. I'm sure that'll work too.
Oh, I love doing that, bro. You know I do that.
But yeah, it's not hard. You just gotta wait it out. A lot of the time, love just comes along. You just gotta wait for it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard because sometimes you mix up love with a yearning for something.
Like, honestly, I think I just hate it when I'm like trying to get a relationship with a girl and then I just find out she's like a dead like hooker on the side of the street. It's kind of like, annoying.
Yeah, I'm more into dead animals, but
okay, that's cool.
But yeah, if it's real love, it'll just happen. If it doesn't work out, then it's I guess it's not meant to be. It's not real love. Shit.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. This game's a lot harder than I thought. We're gonna move on to the next step. Yeah. Hopefully you guys got some popcorn and enjoyed some nice jazz music going on in the background. I see what you're doing though. What do you think?
Yeah, bro.
All right, next topic. How do you keep a relationship? Because like I don't like to keep one. I'm not like a commitment guy. So like, how do you commit to one?
Okay. So keeping a relationship is very difficult. I feel like a lot of the time, if you're in a relationship for a very long extended amount of time, it's either because you are the best option for her. You're simply you like that, you're like her, you like the things she likes, you guys are like a good match. Because realistically, most statistically, most marriages that work out, most relationships that actually work, are when the couple have the same interests, the same tastes and stuff. That's a real statistic, by the way. So I feel like most of the time that is actually true, weirdly enough, for this podcast, but that is actually true. But yeah, so keeping a relationship, I think it just has to work out, or the girl or the guy, or like you guys have to either be obsessed with each other, or you have to be settling, or you guys are a good match. That's it. I don't think people who aren't a good match work unless they're either like they're settling or they're obsessed with each other. That's it. Or else, like, why would they, like, it doesn't make sense why they date, because you're I feel like if you don't like the same shit, you're kind of settling, aren't you?
True.
Because you have to, like, it's not like you're going to change that person from the ground up. It's just not how it works, type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You just gotta get lucky with that one. There are some that you gotta find a girl this goes back to the pre-planning of it. The girl you want has to have at least like semi-similar interests in you, or else it's not gonna work. Like, they have to have some interests in what you like, or else you're fucked. You're boned, right? Like, just think about it. Wouldn't work.
You're right.
Yep.
I mean, like, if we're being honest here, like, I wouldn't, like, if I just had to simulate me having a relationship and all that, like, I just, like, wouldn't, because, like, there's too many, I was like, I don't want to, like, date one person and have, like, a bunch who want to date me. It's not fair to keep one person, Yeah, totally.
You gotta be humble.
Exactly. Which actually, I'll take you with my next one. I'll cover this topic. How to cheat on a bitch, right? Oh, well, my bad, a female. So like when you guys in a relationship, right? You guys, you'll be all nice and all that, and like they're so needy and blah 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 blah, right? And who wants all that? So what you do is, right? You, especially like after you start dating someone, you make sure to love bomb them, right? I'll get on to more of that to the last topic. But there's like, you gotta put so much effort in. It's like, why put so much effort in for a bitch who just on your ass, all that, when you can go talk to Stacy or whatever from like 10 minutes away and do whatever you want, right? It's like, there's like, I don't see an issue here, right? It's like when you're cheating on a bitch, obviously make sure your location's off, all the baby steps, right? And if just always gaslight your girl, because I mean, they don't know any better than you do. It's a lie. We all know what we were better at. But I'm just saying, I feel like it's not hard to cheat on your bitch, right? It's just like people make it harder than it seems to be. And that's my point, honestly. I think you focus up. And like, if you really don't want to cheat, you don't have to cheat, right? Pussy. But like, I'm just saying, there's always more fish to fry. You know what I mean? And in it all, it's like you can. She's like, remember, bro, your girl, Bro, she has your mind, bro. That's all that matters. Just let her know that. All right?
Babe, you have my mind and my
There's a lot
soul.
more, but if you guys want more, just like hit me in the comments and I'll send you my course. Anyway,
Babe, I know where home is. I know where home is.
yeah.
You know, hang on. Can we throw in a quick small side topic here? Would you rather, you know what? Yeah, you know, would you rather have a he knows where home is daughter or or like a she can wear whatever she wants son?
See, honestly, I don't know. It's a lot of. Damn, dude, I don't know. It's a hard one.
I think in every situation I've ever been asked, I go with this son, because I think just me having a daughter by itself, I think it would just be rage bait every day, knowing that like when she gets a boyfriend, they're fucking like cracking or something about it, and that would just piss me off, because it's like I raised somebody for 18 years, and 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 like 90% of the time, bitches be like hoeing out. Like imagine being a dad and your fucking daughter is hoeing out. Yo, I'm not even kidding. I think I would fucking kill myself. I would do a triple homicide on my whole family and then I would kill myself if I found out my daughter was a hoe. That's what I would never want to have a daughter. I want to have a fucking son, but I'd rather have a son that's a fuckboy than have a daughter that's a hoe. And that might be sexist. It's not, but it's technically. Think about it. It's not sexist if you think about it, because a guy being a fuckboy is way harder than a girl being a hoe. Because a girl, if you gave me a pussy right now, I could get laid in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I could go to a random place and get laid in 10 minutes, bro. 100%.
So being a bitch, I mean, a dignified lady, right? If you are...
All right, let's get back into it for like the 30th time. Let's start with how to break up with a female individual of XX chromosomes.
Am I starting this?
Yeah, I want to hear your side of things.
Great. Okay. I think I'm the worst person to start this. Let me actually hang on. Whoa, give me a minute to think. Yeah, I've never broken up with a woman in my life. I'm a fucking loser. You heard it here first, folks. Bones is a fucking cuck loser. I've never broken up with a woman in my life. I have no idea. I have no idea how to do it. I have no idea how to deal with it. I feel like it's only easy if it's a bitch you just met. I feel like if you have any relationship with them, it's about to be hard as fuck. You gotta because again, you gotta stop her, because you gotta break up with her in a way that's not too rash. Because then what if she fucking bombs your mailbox? You know what I mean? Like she can do some crazy shit. She could rape charge you. It's like, it's one of those things. You can't be too rash about it. I don't know. I've never broken up with a woman before. I've been broken up with many times.
Loser.
And apparently that's pretty easy, because I'm a fucking loser. So I guess that's pretty easy to do for women. But I feel like for men, it's harder to break up with somebody, because there's more danger.
Yeah.
To breaking up with somebody, because they could do some crazy shit. Some bitches be crazy. They could do some crazy shit. Like you could get charged. Like they could try to charge you for rape. They could be like, yeah, he raped me. And what the fuck can you do? It's one of those things. What can you do? They could fucking key your car. they could like fucking go ham with a bat on or some shit. You know, like the bitches be crazy sometimes. Yeah. Again, I don't know how to break up with anybody because I've never done it, but
Yeah. I was gonna.
But yeah,
I was just gonna say like the break up with a bitch. You just send them like bye or we're done text, and that's just it.
I feel like that would work if you don't know them. But I feel like if it's somebody you've known, I'm gonna puke in a minute. If it's somebody you know, yo, hang on. If it's somebody you know, you can't text them because imagine like you're texting the bitch, yo, we're done, and then she calls you. Like that would be the first thing that comes to mind is you text her, yo, we gotta break up. First thing, if I was a bitch, first thing I'm doing is calling you. And then you gotta deal with that. You gotta deal with like, you know, it's like, what? You gotta like deal with all that, and that's not what you want to deal with when you're trying to break up. You know what I mean?
Fair.
But like, yeah, I think it's easy if you don't know them. But anyway, I think you can give a better answer than I did though, personally.
Man, bitches be tripping. Six, 7.
6, 7.
Sorry, I was just looking at something.
It's like the highest score pop up
Hold
is 6.
No, I had like 67% power. Hold on, I'm doing something right now. Oh wait, I'm going crazy. Hold up,
I
guys.
hear all the fucking clinking.
Hold up, bro. I'm actually going crazy right now. Damn, bro. I'll deposit the coins in a sec. There we go. What the fuck? Why is there a pig on my screen? Speaking of pigs, I think actually I got a good like transition to the pig part. To the final topic is how to hold so many girls at the same time. Right. So like this like leads towards a roster. Like I know Bones, you got the roster, bro. Yeah, you know.
Yo, can we?
What? Your roster, bro. Anyway, but like we all know a roster takes high maintenance, right? Like how do you hold? You gotta hold a bunch of girls over and all that. Oh, sorry, I just found a new mechanic in the game. But I'm just like when you get a bunch of girls, right? You gotta like love bomb them, right? I was talking about earlier, right? You gotta like text them a bunch or some all that, right? On like some days, and some days you just don't respond at all. Some days you respond later than usual. Some days you're more consistent than others. But like it all comes down to how good you are to hold them and make sure they don't know each other. You can't go after the ones that are like in the same party. You got such good relationships, right? You can't go after like 3 best friends, right? That doesn't make any sense. They're gonna find out eventually and that ruin your whole thing. So, damn, she bad. But as I'm saying, like that, like the love bombing thing, you gotta make sure your roster's all neat and clean. The connections don't work in like ways you want it to, right? You gotta make sure everything fits perfectly. You also just gotta make sure they don't find guys better than you. You know. I feel there's like a lot more other tips, but I can't give everybody the free sauce. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they have to follow our Patreon for that.
Yeah. Trying to think what else we can say. I think we've mostly covered everything we needed.
I do have my I think my special topic of the day.
You want to give it?
Yeah. My special topic of the day. Holy shit! Justin Trudeau has got on Counter-Strike 2 like 10 times, and he keeps popping up. The fucking like the Prime Minister of Canada or something keeps getting on CS:GO. I just keep seeing it.
Prime Minister, what are you doing, dude?
Yo, wait, this isn't my topic, but I'm gonna go on a limb here. Do you think like if I was the president, I'd be able to run Siege or something? Like I'd be able to play video games? Do you think?
Maybe.
I bet I could. Anyway, My topic of the day is tequila and why it's the worst alcohol. It's the literally worst alcohol you could ever have. Why do people drink this shit? I think it tastes. It's just vodka with leaves in it. This shit sucks. Remember, kids, don't drink until you're 21. I'm 25, so it all evens out. But kids, if you're gonna drink, don't waste your money on tequila. What's the tequila? What is this? Hang on, I gotta look up tequilas and it'll pop up. Tequila, it'll pop up. No, I feel like it's so popular though. Oh, what the fuck is it? Hang on, can we get a break real quick? Can we get a quick break while I figure this out?
Yeah.
Unless you're playing, then keep it going. I'll figure it out though. I feel like black people drink it. Break's over. Don Julio, kids, if you're gonna drink responsibly when you're 21, and don't drink Don Julio. This shit's ass. Anybody I've heard about it, it's ass. Don't drink it. Don Julio fucking sucks. Drink vodka. Tequila is just vodka. Justin Trudeau just got on Counter-Strike again. What is going? Is he opening cases?
Gold.
Justin Trudeau's wasting Canadian taxpayer money on fucking cases. Yes.
Sounds about reasonable.
Anyway, kids, if you're gonna drink responsibly.
To the real kids, make sure to drink underage just for the fun of it, and also make sure to drive your mom's sedan or van while you're drinking. Make sure to impress the huzz with that one.
Yeah, drink and drive.
I'm not responsible for anything you do.
Yep, this is a legal thing. Do not drink and drive. Do not underage drink. Do not use weapons if you do not have the correct qualifications for it.
For legal reasons, this is all satire.
Drink responsibly. Yep, all of this is satire. But I will say the Turkish suck. Indians suck. That is not satire. They do suck. Realistically, think about it. Yep.
I think it's time to end it here, guys. It's me, PK.
And Bones.
That indeed. That wraps up another podcast discussion. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know you guys did. Leave a comment down below for any discussion topics you want to hear. And I guess we'll see you guys in the next one, which should be, as usually, planned on a Thursday, obviously.
I'm gonna fucking puke, bro. End it.
And with that, I officially beat 50-20 mode. I don't know why this is 0. That's weird. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next one.